Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Azeroth, and welcome back to Goodness Me, the Gnome Rogue on Season of Discovery. I am currently smelting some copper that didn't sell in the auction house, sadly. So we're going to put it to use for our engineering. Hope you guys are well. It's another late night recording session for me. Had a bit of a busy weekend, but found some time now to do a little bit of recording. And yeah, hope you're all doing very well. Before I start, I just want to say thank you for anyone who's enjoying? That's a new word. Enjoying the series. It's doing okay for a small, tiny little channel like myself. I would just ask if you do, enjoy it, please consider subscribing, just so you can keep up to date with everything. That I would really appreciate that. And that's all you'll hear from me. I'm not going to be constantly telling you to smash buttons and all of that, but maybe a gentle sort of please subscribe every now and then. Maybe like a little subscribe, one of those animation things that's like, thumbs up. Yeah, but it'll never be anything too intense. I promise you that. Okay, so we are in Loch Modan. I've brought ourselves back here so we can start doing some leveling. I'm not sure where we'll get up to. We're about to hit level 15, I think. Yes, we are. So then, well, we'll do a bit, and then I think we'll be looking at Westfall sooner rather than later. But for now, I think we can just get going. Yeah, so hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a good weekend. I had a okay weekend myself. We've had a bit of a lazy day today. Me and my wife not done too much, really. Oh yeah, we got mutilate. I forgot about that. First level 15. Okay, what do we want? Oh. Yeah, we want all of this, don't we? I kind of want the hit chance for now. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for the hit for now. What did we do? So yeah, we had a pretty quiet day today. Yesterday, gosh, I'm trying to just get. Oh, it's been quite an emotional weekend. I mentioned that we had a family member who wasn't well, and sadly, well, I don't know why I feel weird, like just saying it outright, but it came to an end basically, and it's not my blood relatives, it's on my wife's side, but obviously it's very sad, and so we had things to do, and then in the evening we had some friends round just to have a little quiet reflection and had a little drink to celebrate their name and stuff, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a quiet, contemplative kind of weekend. So yeah, anyway, let's not get all too dragged down in that, because yeah, obviously it's in my heart and in my thoughts forever, but yeah, I don't want to bring anyone else, or upset anybody by talking about it too much, which I probably already have. So let's move on and kill some spiders. When in doubt, kill spiders. So after ichor from these guys, which we've actually already got, or almost got, boar intestines from these fellas. Ooh, an attack power mace. I'm in combat, apparently. probably need to go and do these as well in defense of the king's land. So we'll kill some of these and maybe head down there. Okay. Into stealth. Bit of the old slice and dice. Sadly, that one didn't have any intestines. Got over 10 silver now, so I think when we head over to Westfall, I need to remember to train swords, because I think maybe we want to do something like that. Maybe maces as well. I mean, if we're going to be combat, I guess it helps to go, you know, whatever's best. But I don't think we're going to be going daggers. Subtlety is quite cool as well, isn't it? It's very like you get improved sap, so you stay in. I just don't know whether it's very good for leveling. You know, I guess the reason people go combat is because it's a lot of one-on-one stuff when leveling, especially when you're leveling solo. It's just you, so you want a lot of deflection, want to be able to dodge, and yeah. Yeah, anyway. Got a bear here. We'll probably pull this tunnel rat as well. Oh, I forgot we got garrote as well. Trying to figure out, do we just mutilate instead of garrote instead of sinister strike? I guess maybe once we get poisoned. Okay, we need our tunnel rat ear. We need the ichor. We'll get rid of the boar meat. Yep. 2120s. We'll just press buttons for now. As long as we're killing things fairly regularly and quickly. How about we throw a stick of dynamite at a bear? Wow! Okay, let's grab this ore. Have we got space for it? Or we might not. Let's move this boar rib. We don't have rough stone either. 18 copper. 68 copper. Okay. Looking for tanky. Looking for tanky. Okay. Spiders are done. We need one of you, my friend. Kind of crazy how How quickly we can get combo points with that mutilate as well, good. Okay, that wasn't too bad at all. Oh, you bugger. No, we don't want that. We want your intestines. And we also need to hand something up here. So we shall go do that. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at Westfall. We do need to think about getting over there soon. Maybe we do give it one more level. Yeah, we'll do this episode here, and then I think then it's Westfall. We don't want to hang about too much and be doing quests that are going to go grey soon. We are kind of outpacing. Up we go. Also started the Paladin playthrough. I think I mentioned it in the last episode. I hope you're enjoying that. It's going to take a while for it to really get going, because the plan for it is for it to be a sort of very dungeon heavy kind of deal, sort of exploring the dungeons and things like that. I always like a bit of 5-man content. Don't take that out of context. So yeah, but for now we're leveling, just trying to get to the sacred level 15 so we can do our thing, join the thingamabob, the queue for dungeons. Gotta go do that at some point, but I don't want to be just doing a little bit of each quest. I'd rather try and get at least 1 or 2 of them done. Have we got a hunter here? We do. Weird name. Hasn't named his pet. No guild. I'm not sure about that, mate. Okay, stabby stabby. Instant respawn. Okay. Oh god, there's been a pig massacre. Right, you want to fight, bear? Come on then. Okay. Oh, that was a nice one. We'd like to see that. We like to see intestines as well, please, piggies. peaceful night out by the loch. We get a little shot of the screen. There we go, that's quite nice. Take one of those. And then we will resume Operation Piggy. Look at the little squirrels. I grew up near a squirrel sanctuary from the UK. There's only like 2 places left, I think, in the UK that have like sanctuaries for red squirrels because grey squirrels came over from America. I think whether they were purposely brought over or I don't know, they hopped on a ship and came over. Who knows? But they are very aggressive towards red squirrels and possibly carry like a disease. And there was a point where they got like, well, they did get very, like nearly wiped out. But it's one of those things where I think seeing a red squirrel for most people might be quite an uncommon thing. But growing up where I grew up, it was almost like we used to have them in the garden and things like that. It was lovely little creatures, and yet you could just go to the sanctuary. It was, I mean, when I say sanctuary, it wasn't like an attraction. It's a natural forest where they've been for a long time, and the National Trust, which is like a UK, is it a charity? I think it's a charity, but it's a big like British institution of like protecting, you know, places of natural beauty and interesting historical places and stuff like that. Basically, they, you know, they protect it, and you can go and they have like a sort of a walk that they've put through like a natural path through like the forest and things like that. Yeah, it's lovely. That is my little discussion on squirrels. I hope you enjoyed it. But now we're going back to piggies. Who's this? Feet up, the gnome warrior. M'lady. Oh. Bazzy Mandur. I don't know, if you're a hunter and you don't name your pet, you haven't got a guild and you've got a weird name, I instantly think that you're a bot. I'm sorry. Some pig mutilation there. Sounds like an awful death metal band. When I say awful, I mean like, as in, you know, like disgusting, crazy death metal. I don't mean like, I'm not just saying death metal is bad. You know, it's not. So I listen to a lot of. Actually, I wouldn't say I listen to any death metal, but I am a rock / metal head, I suppose. It's just not my thing. I dip a little bit into black metal, a little bit, not a lot. I think, and YouTube for some reason has decided that I should go on a bit of a history of metal deep dive. I've been getting suggested all kinds of stuff about, like, oh, they're a nice upgrade. This guy who does like discography. Okay, we need to put mutilate back on those. What was I saying? Discography sort of retrospectives and stuff. Really, really good stuff. I watched one on Cradle of Filth, who are like a band that I was introduced to back in like 2002, 2003, something like that. From a friend, actually the same friend who first introduced me into World of Warcraft. He was a big like sort of extreme metalhead. And I mean, I remember it blowing my mind, being just like, "What the hell is this?" Like, they get a bit of slack, bit of slack, bit of yeah. They get sort of a few insults thrown at them, don't they, for not being like real black metal, or they're more, I don't know, extreme gothic. The thing is, with that, especially with the metal genre, when you get into all these discussions about, well, no, it's not this kind of metal, it's this. Well, does it matter? Yeah, it all comes down to that. Does it really matter? For example, I've never listened to one of their albums all the way through, but I've had a few of their songs on rotation throughout my whole life, really. Just because I grew up with them, like Nymphetamine Fix and Her Ghost in the Fog. Their kind of weird cover of Temptation. There was another one as well. Is it just called From the Cradle to Enslave? Something like that. And I think the reason I like them is that they're probably their least extreme stuff, and it's their most melodic, and that is something I've found out about like the music I like. I like a bit of melody. I like, I can't listen to metal that is just insane blast beats and someone that sounds like a grunting pig. It's I'm not talking down. I'm not talking it down. I'm not one of those people who doesn't think it's not worthy of listening to or worthy of any kind of accolades. It clearly is, and it's very well known. And I love the mystique around, especially black metal, and a lot of the sort of history of it, and like the themes. Maybe not the satanic stuff as much. It's just I don't know. It's just not really my thing. That I'm not a religious man. And I do listen to a band called Ghost, who have obviously overtly satanic themes in it, but I don't know. It's just weird. I just I like all the stuff when they talk. I like the anguished vocals, and how, especially when that some of the stuff that's from like Norway and stuff, and you can tell that it was that music was formed by the sort of harsh winters, and it dreams up this sort of like fjords and black mountains and all that. Like I think the fact that music can do that is super cool. Love all the album art, and I love the names of the albums usually, and their songs and stuff. I forget, like this will show you how little of a connoisseur I am of it. I can't remember if it's Mayhem or Emperor. It may not be either of them. They've got but the album A Blaze in the Northern Sky, and it's like a black background, and then there's like the guy in his corpse painting sort of in the corner. There's something very eerie and strange about it, but also intriguing. I did not expect to be talking about this for this long, but there you go. I guess YouTube has influenced me by pushing this stuff. I have a very eclectic music taste, and it was something that, as a younger teen, I would have never like admitted to or wanted to have. I used to be like, no, I listen to rock or metal and guitar music only. Thank you very much. I honestly could not give a shit now. Like, if it's a good song, it's a good song. And it showed at our wedding, which was like just over a month ago now. We had a DJ, and he wanted like a sort of, an idea of like what kind of music we were into. And it showed that it went from everything from ABBA and Elton John to My Chemical Romance to Slipknot to Limp Bizkit to flipping the Eagles to Batman Scoop. To just, it was, you know, there was all kinds of genres on there. And for me, if it makes you want to dance and makes all the people around you having a good time, then hell yeah, go for it. I don't think you're selling out the other music that you listen to. And that kind of, when I started listening to Ghost, which must be nearly coming to 9 years, 8 years, I don't know. I think, oh god, what was just coming out when Meliora was just coming out when I first, well, not when I first listened to them, but that was the next album that came out. Before then I was listening to the previous two albums, which are more sort of that old school Ghost with a bit of more of the, I don't know, it's a bit more on the nose with the satanic stuff, but also I think that musically it's sort of my preferred stuff. But where was I going with this? Where was I going? Oh yeah, when I started reading about here, the band, and especially the lead singer Tobias Forge, and he talks about his influences, especially one being ABBA and stuff like that. It makes you think, yeah, who honestly cares that what other people listen to? Why does it bother some people so much? If anyone, you know, people who make it a big part of their identity, and for a long time, in my younger years, I certainly did. I don't know why I did that. Maybe it was I wasn't a very confident guy, and it kind of gave me a personality, I suppose, or something to grasp onto. And me and my friends and my wife, if we go out for a drink, we usually end up in a local rock or metal club that do like good live music and stuff. And there's all kinds of people there, but there's people in like the 50s and 60s who are like, you know, old punks and they still dress that way. If you're that dedicated to a culture, that is a subculture, should I say, that is awesome. I see I've just been doing this big circle waiting for one freaking pig intestine. It's ridiculous. I think there's a difference between being part of a subculture and being snooty about music and replacing other parts of you with your music taste. Does that make sense? Am I just rambling? I mean, I am definitely just rambling, but... Oh, come on. This is what happens when I don't get boar intestines. Don't you? Where are all the... Oh, he's level 49. Where... Lots of hunters out today. Was it yeah, when I've been playing the Paladin, there were loads of Paladins about. Now we've got loads of hunters about. The bags are still full, so flip that. This is getting a bit silly. Boar intestine, please. Well, that was a nice discussion on music, wasn't it? I hope I didn't come across too snobby. I wasn't trying to be. Like I said, I will give anything to listen to. Just looking on my second monitor here where my recording is. I don't know whether it's the monitor or it looks a bit brighter than it does on my actual. Does that look good? I don't know if it does. Green seems a bit harsher. Oh well. We will eventually get all these. Like, I will learn, I suppose, what's good and what's bad for me and my recording setup eventually. It seems okay when I've watched when I've been checking the videos, so maybe it's just the monitor's a bit bright. Oh, come on. Is the pigs anywhere else? Just one simple intestine. Aha. Okay. Please have one on you. I promise you a quick death. Intestine. Yes. Oh, we can do one of these. We can do copper bars because we need it for one of our rogue quests, don't we? Up in Ironforge. Little woof there from my dog. I'm sorry if you heard that. Yeah, full shipments, level 18. Okay. We need to remember about that. Yeah, I can see you barking at nothing. Right. Yes, hello. Where have you been? It's my dog Louie, the Jack Russell. Hello. Where have you been? Usually sit with me when we're recording. Scout's with me. Been in bed with Mummy. He's deaf, by the way, but I still talk to him like you would a normal dog just because... I don't know. I know it doesn't really make any difference, but I like to think somewhere that maybe he can see my mouth moving and it was that I'm trying to communicate with him. He's a good boy, though. He wags his tail at that, but I think it's because he's learned my sort of body language when I say that, and like I'm smiling. I tend to clap my hands as well when I'm doing that. Louis. He doesn't react to his name, obviously, when he can't see me. Anyway, enough about my deaf dog. Okay, we've handed that in. That was half an hour of looking for boar intestines, featuring Goodness Me the Rogue. I might just finish a few things off screen and meet you next time in Westfall or preparation for Dead Mines, because it would be good to do. And I don't want to skip it. So, yeah, why don't we see you in Westfall next time? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Stay safe out there, and bye for now.